Welcome to this game of Mechabellum. See my options here: Marksman, Missile, Speed and Elite. And looking at those, Missile look at the best, you can see here Fang and Sledges, so a very good start. On the opponent's side, Fortified, Quick Supply, Fire Badger and Cost Control. I would probably either go for Fire Badger or Quick Supply, maybe Fortified. Fortified has a good starting units. So yeah, probably would go for Fortified, but my opponent ended up choosing Quick Supply. So he has more money at the start, which does help. At least early game. As a missile, I get my missiles on round 2, so we will be on equal ground. Money department. Means missiles equivalent to 100. Each missile. Looking here, with this build, he probably wouldn't be going very aggro, but if he was going to go more aggressive, it would probably be on this side, since Fire Badgers and Marksmen are not that good against walls. So I'm mounting my defense here, and you will see that I am putting my Fangs horizontal. That's because I put grenade launcher on them, and I want to use Fangs as my shaft clear. So that's why of the position. Unfortunately, I don't quite have the money to get it in this round. So I'll just grab crawlers. And I do have NTA on the Fangs. But against Quick Supply, I didn't expect to win the first round. Even if my opponent went with a more standard build, although he put 2 crawlers in here and 1 on the other side. So half of them are coming here. The others are going straight for my undefended tower. And my Fangs don't have grenade yet, so they are not that good at shaft clearing. You can see here on this side, they got hosted by the Fire Badgers. Now he's getting to my tower. 9 seconds of the buff. And if I end up killing the Fire Badgers, I am happy with this round. Yeah, both Fire Badgers dead, but they won't be able to do anything else. And I'm taking quite a bit of damage for a first round. And here we have options. Mass-produced Phoenix is a great card, and Improved Void Eye. This is a very hairy card to appear, at least for me. And looking at my build, I wanted Fangs as shaft clear. Maybe Void Eyes would pair well with them. Especially since I can reduce the range of the enemy units with the Void Eyes. But my sneaky opponent, going for Storms, seeing that I don't have crawlers in front, they are in the back, and a front line of very slow units. He ended up switching and going for only 1. Note that he couldn't protect both of them, at least not spending a lot of money. And he put a shield, so my missile here will be completely wasted. You see me putting 1 void here behind the Fangs. Setting the other tower, grabbing another void. And then I could either get grenade launcher, which is what I should do, but I think I won't. I will just level the tower. Undo it and just grab another unit to pull his units here and put 1 missile. I was worried about this tower, but I should have grabbed it. Grenade launcher already, because look at how many shaft, and my shaft clear is very poor. Now he has the storms, which do a lot of damage. My fangs here are getting hosted again. So those are new fans. It went a little better than last time, since I'm not getting the buff, but not that much. A lot of units is still alive. Storm is doing a lot of damage, look at this. 25,000 damage on this storm. Almost half to get a level already. Here we have additional deployment slots, which is a really good card, especially this early, but I go for Mobile Beacon. It's 50 money that I get from it, since it costs more here. And I needed to move a Crawler here to distract his storms. I also need money to get stacks and more units. So, at least on this round I wouldn't be able to use the extra deployment. You can see I'm finally going for the grenades. So now I will have shaft clear. And another attack, suppressive shots on the void ice. My idea with this is neutralize his 5 batters. Because if it gets hit by a suppressive shot, it goes down to 50 meters range. And suppressive shot, a very cheap tech. Range enhancement would be better, but it's more expensive. It's 150 against 300. Now I did got a level on this tower. And let's see how this goes. We got another storm. This time the missile landed, killed 1 marksman and damaged the 3. You can see my Prowlers are doing their job. Distracted the storms at least for a little bit. This time this side here got obliterated. Let's see. And all the shaft is dead. And I still have a lot of units. Grab the Mustangs. Maybe he was fearing wasps. Or the Mustangs are also pretty decent against the Fangs. And you can see my army is winning. The problem here is there is a shield. And I don't have quite the damage to break the shield. So it was close. The shield was at a fifth of its HP. But another victory for him. And this storm did a lot of damage protected inside the shield. And here the game just gives me something to do with the shield. Level 3 Phoenix. So I am instantly going for it. The other ones, not that great for me. And I will put the Phoenix here. So it will help me with the shield if I get there. Crowder moving around again. It's working. So thinking back, maybe I should put it, go here and then go back. And go all the way here. It's moving way too long, so this one is losing target on it. You're probably thinking what to do. And I think I will start I will mount an assault on this side. You see me getting 1 Farseer. The Farseer can kill the Fire Badger if a Fire Badger turns. And it can kill the tower fast. You can see here, it's saying one thing. When it starts, it will not do what it is saying. It's saying that everything is going to this side now. And it was what it was saying during the game. So I was confident, just one Fang here and one Farseer, I would get the tower. I also grabbed more Crawlers. But look at this. They turned it. And the Farseer run in front of the Fangs, and now it's getting targeted by the Marksman. on this side. Things are hard to see without the fire. Here, two Fangs still alive, fighting the marksman. Everything is dying to those cursed storms. Oh, they didn't do that much damage this time. And the Phoenix are working. One's getting targeted by the Mustangs, which did a lot of damage. Look at this. 20,000 damage on those Mustangs already. But Hero Fangs get the buff right in time. And Void Eye and Phoenix are clearing the Mustangs. Another dead. Another. Only one left. Poor Fangs. They're getting missiles, but they avoided all the missiles. But no. Most of them dead. But Phoenix just cleared. And they sacrificed themselves for the victory. The damage, but it's something. Here we have mass-produced wasps, which is a good card, but since my opponent's already investing on Mustangs, not that great. I will go for the heavy armor. And since he's investing on Mustangs, let's see, I did level 2, got level 2, it's engine enhancement. So, since I got a level on this sledge, level 2 sledge with heavy armor and armor enhancement. So now they are quite a bit tougher to kill. It's strange that the damage on shields doesn't count on this. It should count, it's damage. Here, the Hero Fangs were third on damage, almost got a level on the first round that they were deployed. Most of my money went on leveling sledge, getting tech, so I still had some, and I'm grabbing more Void Eyes. Putting here to reinforce the side and getting more levels. But you'll see that I put the missile here, one of the missiles back already. The idea was kill this crawler, he would have very few units to deal with my flank, but ended up putting more units here. He was going to put storms but decided against it. But he did put one Mustang and one Fang. And a missile here would be amazing, but I had no way to know that those units... No, it would not. He put a shield. So the missile just... Not even 3 crawlers. No, 3 crawlers. 2 crawlers. So, not the best missiles. My opponent likes to put shields a lot. Look at how many shields. He's very scared of my missiles. So this side here, you can see, did not work. But on the other side, things are not going badly. You can see the level 2 sledges with heavy armor. All 5 is still alive here. He won the right, but his units turned to go after my units instead of going for my tower. I will get tower debuff, and that's a victory for me. And the poor marksman got all his shots on the Phoenix while he was debuffed. And here, Scorpions. Yeah. Right after I start investing on the sledges, get stacks, get level, he gets the Scorpions. 2 Scorpions from deployments. Not my luckiest day. You will see that I get Scorpions too because they were the most valuable on money. Sell one, get the other here, then I sell it later. I will still get another sledge, because even if he's grabbing Scorpions, the sledge is still useful. It will annoy his Mustangs, at least for some time. But considering my lack of luck on this game, if you're not subscribed yet, you could subscribe. It really helps me. You see that he's getting also range on his marksman, so 180 now. And I still need to grab range, and now I will do it. So range on the fangs, 130, and I will also grab range on the void eyes, which will be 155. And things are going to be much better now with the extra range. I won't have to get so close to the enemy before it's time my units start shooting. As you can see, we are not on a very close fight here. We are both close to the tower. You can see he also grabbed one more Scorpion and instantly range enhancement on them. I put on a missile here, which was quite effective, as you can see. Killed quite a few units. My level 2 slides are still here. They are surviving and tanking the Mustangs. You can see the Scorpion can't kill them in one shot. The right side won the fight. You can see the void eye effect getting the Scorpions to try to move closer to the target to shoot, because they lose 30% of their range. One shield down, and he has storms inside the shields, so he will lose all his shields. That's 300 money that he's losing. Here we have two good spells. There's also mass-produced Scorpion now, but I don't need Scorpions. But I will go for the Iron Blast, because even if I grab a smoke, he loves to shield. So I don't think I will land a smoke here. But the Iron Blast will break the shields and damage the units, even if the shield will protect a little. It's my opponent is going for a smoke. I'm getting even more levels on my Void Eyes, and the Fangs, they are also getting levels and doing quite a bit of damage. So top damage were this one, and this one was second. Scorpion was third, but I sold it. Not part of my combo. Even if it was able to do something. My idea behind the Farseers, which I started to buy here, but I'm yet to buy another, is to go for anti-missile on them, since my opponent is investing on storms. At least he started to invest on them, but then he stopped at 2 and didn't get any attacks or levels on them. So that's why I didn't continue on my idea. But seeing that his storms are still here, and this one is the top damage on the Bately for him, I will end up grabbing another Farseer and get Missile Interceptor on it. My shields will block most of the smoke, but you see here, one space in the middle where a missile will land. You can see, block it, land it. And with this small spot, you see a lot of my arm is moving forward on the smoke. But my beam is also being quite devastating for him. Killing quite a few units, his marksmen, his storms, and even a Scorpion. On the other side, I'm still winning quite easily. You can see the Void Eye lowered range effect is devastating on the Scorpions. And victory for me. This time I did quite a bit of damage. So even with the smoke. And here we have another spell. Another devastating spell. Lightning Storm. And you can't pass a Lightning Storm in here. And we both have units behind, so that the Bately ship Overlord wouldn't quite have worked to try to target the tower. You see me putting a missile on the side, since I know he will shoot here, but maybe he will forgo the shield on this side. So here I will hit a lot of Fangs and the Mustangs and the Scorpion, but it doesn't do a lot on the Scorpion. You see that I still have my shields here on the last round. Different from him that is losing his shields, I am keeping mine. Since I'm the one advancing on him. But he will shield here, but not quite everything. So I will kill a few Fangs and a few Mustangs. My Crawler here, it's doing this move through all the fights. Every single round I'm doing this with him. So he don't get insta-locks on my sledges with his storms. You see me putting more shields here. Because the storm can break shields. Also throwing a missile here. The idea is to kill his wall and a few Fangs. Which it does. Prowlers here too. And the storms are hitting. You can see a lot of my armor inside the shield, but I should have put a little more to the front. One is down, but the other survived. My right side is winning quite decisively, and this one is also winning. Hard to see with the smoke here, but I still have a few Fangs, but now it's losing. But debuff, and thanks to the debuff, it should buy time for my Void Eyes to do their work. You can see, lower the range of the Scorpion so it couldn't shoot again, and it's victory. Although not fully victory. It's still 750 HP for my opponent. Now finally a round without a spell to choose. So here, Haste Module looked like the best one for me. I'll put it on my highest damage Void Eye. Level 4 Void Eye here. The top damage on the last round. I have another level 4 here with almost the same damage as the other one. But also a level 4 Fang. So my Fangs are getting a lot of levels here. I didn't lose my shields, so don't need to shoot again. My opponent is shielding everything again. He's losing a lot of money on shields. All that because he's worried because of my missiles, which I'm targeting on the back so I can get the Mustangs, which he will probably not shoot. At this point of the game, range enhancement and rivalability are essential. You can see also mechanical rage, since my Fangs are doing a lot, little more attack speed for them. And I also put an anti-missile here to protect my Crawler against this, because my Farseer is way too far to protect against this missile. Let's see if it will work, and it does. You see my Fangs are attacking much faster now. And it's hard to see much of this fight with the fire from the 5 badgers. He's much on the front line. They are targeting my sledges. The right side is winning decisively again. My opponent didn't level his tower, so level 1 tower down, 9 seconds of debuff. Only my Voids here still alive, one Fang in here. And with the debuff, they are winning. Breaking shields. Getting another tower. And this should be enough to win. By 250. Then let's look at the battlefield. You can see my opponent did end up going for levels on his storms. So they did not do much on this last round. There was no damage. This one, I killed most of them with the missile. Even with the Scorpions, the armored sledges were really useful, both against his 5 badgers and the Mustangs. So he couldn't invest on DPS Mustangs, even if he don't have the full tax for DPS Mustangs. going with high explosive and cooling rounds. We're probably going to try it on one of the games. I think they need to buff the cooling rounds back to 300 and plus 300 per Hank. Not 200. With 200 you need Hank 3 Mustang to be able to one-shot crawlers. But in the end, my Fangs did quite a lot. You can see every time they are doing a lot of damage. 41,000 damage on this one. Although the Voids are doing more. 63. So it's not that much of a difference considering this is a DPS unit and this is my shaft clear unit. But that's it for this game. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment, and I will see you on the next one.